Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Destiny. I'm Death from Above. Today, I want to compare two different guns. So, we all know that the gunsmith just brought us this God Roll PDX-45 with full auto, perfect balance, rifled barrel, and the SPO-28 sight, which is my favorite Suros sight. The Crucible vendor also has this Hawksaw, this God Roll Hawksaw with fitted stock SPO-28 sight, again, counterbalance, and small bore. Now, these are very, very similar weapons, and they beg the question, which one's better? So we're going to take a look at each gun, talk about them, go over the details, and I'll give you my opinion on which one I think is better. So let's get right into it. First of all, let's take a look at the Counterbalance Hawksaw. This has counterbalance, small bore, and a couple other talents that make it very, very incredibly stable with fitted stock. It's just got mad stability. This is a stability monster. It's basically your dream roll on a Hawksaw for stability and PvP and all that good stuff. So it's extremely accurate when you just fire it. You get headshots for days, just like I'm not doing. But either way, you understand. Extremely fast firing, fast reloading, good accurate pulse rifle, high rate of fire, low impact, Suros PDX. This is kind of the one of the meta weapons in PvP right now. But you can see, we just shoot a wall. It has a very tight grouping, very good counterbalance, very good range for the gun. You can take out enemies from a good spot. Take out this guy with it. He runs away. But you can see it performs extremely well. I really, really like it. It's a great PvP gun. It's a great in PvE if you like this kind of pulse rifle in PvE. See if we can get that. We got Captain out of here. We're hitting the post. The counterbalance is too good. We're hitting the post. So it's a gun that right after reset for the April update, I immediately picked it up. And I really, really like it. And I've used it in PvP a lot. I've used it in Trials. It's very good. I've used it in Iron Banner. I've used it in regular Crucible. Very, very good PvE and PvP gun. Now, let's take a look at the PDX-45 that the gunsmith just brought us. This one has full auto. And what else does it have? Full auto. I think your choice of perfect balance, feather mag, rifled barrel, and speed reload. Now, what makes rifled barrel so exciting is it gives you basically double the range. And cap that off with a perfect balance and the full auto. Makes this a very cool gun. So I'm just holding the trigger right now, and this is the pattern, the grouping. It has a very close grouping. It's not extremely accurate like the counterbalance Hawksaw is, but it's incredibly accurate. It's still, and with the range, it's still got a tight enough grouping where the lateral movement is not a problem in my opinion. So very, very solid gun. This one's a very solid gun. The Hawksaw is a very solid gun. Great in PvE, great in PvP. So let's talk about them versus each other. Now, what does each one do better than the other? That's kind of the thing that I want to focus on right now. What I think one does better than the other, and what situations one might work better than the other, and then we'll go on to kind of some PvP gameplay and what I think is better. So, if we take a look at them directly compared to each other, you can see that the Suros PDX looks like it's better. It just looks flat out better. But I can tell you that's not necessarily true. Now, if we look at the base stats, I'm going to just talk about the base stats from Planet Destiny. We'll see. We'll pull up some PvP gameplay. Base stats for Planet Destiny, the Hawksaw and the PDX-45 are very, very similar. Main differences are a slight difference in range and stability. Hawksaw has more range, less stability. PDX has more stability, less range, but they're 3 to 5 points. That's not a large difference. Aim assist on the PDX-45 is higher, but the equip speed on the Hawksaw is higher. Reload is faster on the PDX-45, but not by a lot. By a very small margin. Mag size is the same, zoom is the same, recoil direction is the same, rate of fire and impact are the same. So very, very minor differences. Now, if we go with these two with the specific set of talents they each have, the PDX-45 being full auto is a very set it and forget it kind of gun. You just pull the trigger and go to town. It's just a lot of fun. I really like the PDX-45 for that. It's enjoyable. It's fun to use. It's easy to use. The grouping's not as tight as I would like it to be, but it's tight enough where it gets the job done. You get the headshots very easily. A full burst will stay on the head. You don't have to worry about it. It's got, and the range on this makes it very long distance that you don't expect it to be as long distance as it is, but it hits very good from distance. So I definitely like it for range. The reload is noticeable. Like it's only 10 points faster than the Hawksaw, but the reload is noticeably faster. It's a very, very fast reload, especially with pulse rifle loader gloves. Very fast reload. Now, they both have the same sight, and I really enjoy the sight. They both have the same feel and recoil and kind of sound. So they play very much the same. Where the Hawksaw shines is being a little quicker. That equip speed makes it a little quicker. Where the 45 has quicker reload, the Hawksaw has quicker equip speed. So if you're bouncing back and forth between your primary and your secondary, Hawksaw might be a little bit better. So say if you're trying to snipe in trials and you want to body shot him and then switch to your primary, Hawksaw is going to be a little bit faster, just a little bit faster. But the PDX is going to have the range. So if you're at a long distance sniper range, the 45 is going to have a better range shot. So there's a give and a take with both guns. PDX 45's stronger from distance, doesn't quite have the recoil pattern, but it's very good. Hawksaw is a little bit touch faster, little less aim assist, but all in all, very, very similar guns. So that begs the question, which one is better? Well, they're both good. There's not a bad situation to use either one of them in. You're gonna be happy in both guns. So if you did not pick up the PDX-45 from the gunsmith when he had this god roll, you're all right. Go pick up that vendor Hawksaw. It's basically the same gun. If you did get the 45 and you're thinking about buying the Hawksaw, you don't have to, but you can. They're both very good. It depends a little bit on your play style and just a little bit on what you're comfortable with and what you like, but they both fill the same role. One may do things slightly better than the other. Now, as far as which one I would choose just to play with, if I'm doing Trials of Osiris, I'm going to do the Hawksaw. If I'm doing Iron Banner, I'm going to use the PDX. If I'm doing regular Crucible, probably the PDX. If I'm doing PvE, I'm going to use the PDX. Now, the Hawksaw's got it where it counts when it comes to Trials and that competitive play. You want the quickest equipping weapon you can get, because Trials, I personally do not fight those long-range sniper engagements too often. So Hawksaw is going to work a little bit better for me for having the counterbalance being almost idiot-proof with the aiming. So I can live with or without the full auto. Sometimes I forget to use full auto. But if you remember you have full auto, it's so much fun just to hold the trigger and spray a guy down. Now, the Rumble gameplay you're seeing, I took both of them into a Rumble match blind. Played all the way through the match, one game each gun. Both matches I won. Both matches I got top score. The PDX-45 Rumble, I won it 21-16. 21 kills, 16 deaths. The Hawksaw Rumble, I won it 22 kills, 13 deaths. What can you infer from those numbers? Not much. Really not much. So I did it back to back. I did it on two different maps, so it's kind of a little bit different, but it's about the same score. They're very similar. So all in all, certain situations, they're going to be good, either one. As far as a head-to-head comparison, just which one is freaking better, I'm going to say the PDX-45. It fits more boxes than the Hawksaw to me. But if you're just a Trials player, get that Hawksaw. You'll be good to go. So that's my opinion. What do you guys think? Do any of you guys have both of them, and which one do you prefer? I'd like to know which one do you have, which one do you not have, which one do you wish you have, and what other guns do you want me to take a look at? I felt like doing this comparison because they're such similar guns, and I like both of them, and I'm having a lot of fun with both of them. And I was kind of surprised I won both of those Rumble matches. The Hawksaw one, I came in literally at the end, slammed a guy to win. So it was pretty cool. I really enjoy both of these guns. I've liked them for a long time. Finally got two solid rolls on both of them, and I'm really gonna use them a lot. So let me know what you guys think. I really appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate the comments. Looking forward to the conversation on this one, seeing what you think about it. And leave a like if you've enjoyed the video. It helps the video get noticed, and it helps the channel grow. And subscribe if you want to see more of these videos if you haven't already. So love your faces, guys. I really appreciate it. I'm Death from Above, and I'm gonna get out of here. Thanks for watching. I will see you later. See ya. Bye.